Hello my senior friends, now we are discussing lyrical ballads and Preface to lyrical ballads. This is the third class, okay. So first one we have seen half a dozen points. Just we will have just a review of that. One, this lyrical ballads is an experiment, isn't it? Second, and Preface is a defense. And third, so Preface is a defense. And what is the third? Third point is the principal object. Principal object of these poems. Object of this poem. Fourth point is why low and rustic life. Low and rustic life. And the fifth point is on the purpose of this. The purpose of this. Why low and rustic life? Language as well as beings. And the fifth point is what is the purpose? What is the worthy purpose of these poems that we have seen? It is to get excited. Even in short, if you sum up, you can say, what is romantic theory? Romantic theory can be summed up like this: humble events, humble people, and simple language. That's all. If you want to put it like that, you can say romantic theory is humble people and simple language. Understand? That's all. What else is there? Then now we are going to discuss things like that. After going through the 5 points today, we will see the next point. What is a poet? What is a poet? What does he do? A romantic poet. What is he? And that is the 6th point. Poet. Romantic poet. Romantic poet. A romantic poet. What is he doing? What is his work? Write his poetry. Now, when you think about romantic poets, first point that comes to your mind is he is a man speaking to men. Clear? Very simple. He is a man. An animal cannot write poem. Like speaking to men. If you write a poem and recite it in front of an animal, it won't do. It cannot understand anything, isn't it? So in that case, man speaking to man. What does that mean? Speaking to man means about his situation. About his situations. About events concerning him. Incidents concerning him. Man here means the naked man. The symbol. That means, you understand the figuratively, naked. Means symbol. The symbol man. Understand? The rustic people. The low people. That is it. So the poet is symbol, and the whom he is addressing, they are also symbol. Their events are symbol. That is man speaking to man. Means man in his innocent state. You can say that is it. When I mean naked means innocent state. That is man is in innocent state. Understand? Yeah. Then second point is that a poet is, he is endowed with greater organic sensibility. Organic sensibility. What do you mean by organic sensibility? Greater organic sensibility. Everybody has sensibility. Everybody. If you are a human being, you have sensibility means, or what do you say, how you are attracted by your senses, isn't it? Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, all these things are sensibilities. No? You cold, you feel it. Heat, you feel it. Sensibility. That is sensibility. Now, what is organic sensibility means? A romantic poet is moved not by factory, smoking factory. Understand that? Not by a railway engine, or not by an automobile. He is moved by rustic life again. Means he is moved by a stream. He is moved by somebody standing alone in a field and reaping. He is moved by somebody, some old man or unimportant person gathering his livelihood. He is moved by organic sensibility. He is moved by the sufferings of a man at his deathbed. He is moved by the passion of a mother for her son. These are the things. Or he is moved by a cluster of plants. He is moved by a skeleton of a dog. He is moved by the story of Lucy, the innocent girl. Understand that? That is organic sensibility. And what is sensibility? Sympathizing, empathizing, feeling with, laugh when others laugh, smile when others smile, cry when others cry. Just imagine like this. Somebody is crying, saying that he has lost his near and dear one, and then you laugh. So that is, what do you call that? That is called the worst of what we call reaction. Or suppose somebody's, your neighbor's house is on fire, and you laugh and say, fire, what a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing is fire is. That is just the opposite of sensibility. So the romantic poet, he is moved by such things. Understand? That is organic sensibility. He is moved by the movement, the swaying of a branch of tree in the wind. He is moved by a storm. He is moved by a rock. So that is organic sensibility. Understand? Now third point is, he has abstract sympathy. Abstract sympathy. What is abstract sympathy means? Even if something is not visible and present in front of you, you feel with that person. That is abstract sympathy. You hear the sufferings of people, and then you are moved. You can't see. That person is not in front of you, but still you are moved. That is abstract sympathy. Even for things which you don't have a direct contact, if you are feeling, that means that is abstract sympathy. Understand? The poet has got that. And so for this is all about romantic poets. Romantic poets. Not neoclassical ones. We have already seen how different are they. And the fourth point is that your passions, the poet's passions and feelings, you are enthusiastic about. You are excited. When you see the feelings of other people, when you see the passions of other people, passion means a strong desire of other people. When you see the happiness of other people, you are excited. Without the assistance of an external stimuli. Yes. Without any assistance. So that is what we call spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. So a poet should be without any external assistance, without external help or stimuli. He should have such a heart that he should be that spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. And if you should have that mind, that attitude towards events, small things, the poet of small things, understand, like God of small things. Romantic poets they are poets of small things. A nightingale will do for them to write 3 or 4 pages of a lyric. Understand that? Just a conception of a concept of beauty will do to write about beauty. That's the thing. So that is, we can say, excited without stimuli. Excited before means in front of. Small things, small day-to-day things, without any external stimuli. External stimuli. Without any external stimuli. That is the fifth point. So he is enthusiastic because he looks at things with the spirit of love. He acknowledges the greatness of the universe. Everything is great for him. So he is moved. See, he sees a cloud alone, wandering here and there. Then he is moved because for him the entire universe and all the things in this universe are very great and very beautiful. So he is moved by that. So your attitude is the thing. Understand? Yeah. And then the fifth point is he has got the poet has got greater promptness to react to situation. So he has got promptness to react. Almost the same as number 4. Prompt, but he's quick. Not like other people. He's very quick. What prompts him to do this? A storm, a sunshine, the loss of a friend, a resentment of a person, ingratitude or gratitude, both. Listen, a rainy day, a flooded river. These are the things. So human beings and situations around the human beings. Understand? So that is prompt, and he reacts without any meditation. That is again coming back to the point, spontaneous, soulful, powerful feelings. And you have got the sixth point, and the sixth point is he has got the capacity to impart pleasure. Impart pleasure. Pleasure, what pleasure? Not the pleasure of seeing a film or watching a hip-hop dance, no. The pleasure of what you call the simple pleasures of man as such. Not the pleasures of a group of people or a scientist or a lawyer or a professional or a doctor, no. Man as man. That's it. Understand that? He has got, because again, for him it is not at all a difficult thing. Because he acknowledges the greatness of nature and he describes it, and when people read it, they enjoy pleasure. So poetry gives pleasure and enjoyment. The poet, that's his duty. Already we have seen in ancient Rome and also in England. Time of Shakespeare onwards, you can see. It is the duty of a poet to impart pleasure. Understand? And then you can see the poet. He always speaks about relationships. That's the thing. Relationships. Lots of things you will find in this world. Action and interaction. Getting into what is called innumerable configurations. But still, he points out the relationship, man and nature. The poet's mind is the image of man and nature. That's the thing. The image of man and the nature. That is in his mind. Image of, he thinks about the image of man and nature. Their relationship, their enthusiastic way of coexistence. How humans are acclimatized to nature and natural ways. Understand? That is what the poet, in the mind of the poet, can feel and understand this. The acclimatization of human nature and nature as such. So the romantic poet has it. And the eighth point is that whatever he writes, he makes it better by his imagination. Imagination imaginative use or imaginative use of incidents that he sees. So therefore what happens? A thing becomes brighter. I will give an example from what I remember from Shakespeare. So the morning is the morning is bright. But what does Shakespeare say? The morning, russet mantle clad, walks over yon high distant hills. That is imaginative use of language. The morning, they can, instead of saying, you can say, so this is a simple thing. So the romantics do the same thing. They, by using their imagination, what happens is they create a halo. They create a halo around what they say or describe. Very important. As Walter Pater says, no? Strangeness added to beauty is romantic. Walter Pater's definition of romanticism is strangeness added to beauty. Yes, strangeness added to beauty. Everything is beautiful in the world, but you make it strange. Or in today's language, we will say defamiliarize and foreground. Understand? Day-to-day events, simple events, you defamiliarize and foreground it with your imagination. Or you find again, you find similitude in dissimilitude and dissimilitude in similitude. Words used by, expressions used by Wordsworth himself. So by imaginative use of language, imaginative use of events, simple events, similitude becomes dissimilitude. And dissimilitude becomes similitude. Or as Aristotle said, what Aristotle said, improbable probabilities and probable improbabilities. That is art. Understand? Same as dissimilation. So you must have such power. You must have again one more point. He asserts his ninth point is that the poet must have the power and readiness. He must have the power and readiness to not only power but readiness to express his feelings, his emotions. Is it if the emotions are what we must say is produced by an external event or something that happens within him, he must have the willingness, he must have the readiness, he must have the power to express this freely. Understand? So these are the what you must a romantic poet, the qualities of the romantic poet should have. Once again I will go through man speaking to man. His subject is man. His subject is incidents and events of man. Organic sensibility, not moved by machines. Abstract sympathy. Even something is not present, far away things should move you. Excited before small things without any external stimuli. You see something, you see a frog jumping, or you see what is called playing, a calf playing with its mother. So you should not go for what people have thought about, or what is the background of this exercise. No? That incident should immediately give you an electric shock. A high voltage current should immediately get into your heart. That's the thing. That is kind of this one. Proneness to react. So, as soon as you see, you react. That is the thing. Not wait for. There's no reason. That is, as Shakespeare has said, the lover and the poet, lunatic. Isn't it? So that is a kind of lunacy. And then you have got the impart pressure. Yes. The poet should impart pressure. Relationships, image of man and nature. That is. And imagination, very important for a poet. And imagination comes in strangeness added to beauty. Walter Pater's definition. And then power and readiness to express your feelings. These are the qualities of a romantic poet. Once again, before summing up, I would like to tell you romanticism and romantic poem, romantic literature, etc. It is a you can reduce it to words, humble events and simple language. That is romantic. Bye. You enjoy my class? You like my class? You understand it? Then you tell your friends also and subscribe. Okay. Thank you very much.